So hello, this how you use the conflict calculator. So what you do first is you have to like extract all of the files, right? Then you see it's put in a folder. Then what you have to do, first thing is to open the program into the source, into your source code editor. So for me, I open it in Visual Studio Code, and boom, it opens. First thing you have to do is you have to install some of the files. So you can follow the comments here. You can follow what you need to do here. Um, so the way I open terminal here is I have to okay, I have to turn on the trusted window. If you're using Visual Studio Code, since you might reach this issue of restricted mode, then I have to run the code. You press this button. Um, Great. What did we do here again? Yeah, I just pressed that. Then yeah, it should work. So you just press the interpreter or Microsoft store. Before that, wait, I'll just run the code. Just okay. So you have to reach this terminal. This part of the terminal. Um, what you do here is you have to install the libraries first. So it requires internet. So you have to type in pip install pandas. I already installed it beforehand, but you can install it, then it will load itself. Same one for import math. So you have to pip install math. Right, then you have to wait for it to load itself. Um, I'm not too sure if it's already pre-installed with your source code editor. Just check. If it reaches the server, that means it's probably already pre-installed. Then the next thing you need to do to set up the code, make sure like everything's working, is you need to go back to your folder, go back to File Explorer. Then you see, look at the Excel file. Then you have to right click, press Properties. Then you see this location right here. You have to copy paste that. Then you change this part, just this part. Everything before the test.xlsx, before the file name of the Excel file. Then you press that. Then you add one slash. You have to change all of the slashes into the the forward slashes, not the one that goes backwards. Then once that's there, you can test run the code. I put some test data to check. Let's say you a debater or an adjudicator, you put DOA. Yep, it does work, right? You can check it out, right? So that's what you have to do to set up the code and check if the test data is working. So if you verify the test data is working, you can now edit the Excel file. So what you have to do within the Excel file, this is what you touch. You can edit the adjudicators, right? Adjudicate, you can change those. Just make sure you update it, right? Don't touch these column names like the heads, because those are important to the code itself. Same thing for the conflicts. You put the names of the people you want to conflict, and then you put the reasons as to why you want to conflict them. So this conflicts tab, it usually stays constant. So it's like you don't update it. So let's say um I'm like in conflict with this person. That conflict will exist for every compat. So that's why you just leave it there. So you don't touch it. Usually like you just update it, you just add onto it, you rarely remove from it. This one you have to change because this is the one for the compat. So if you're coming into a compat and like you need to change it, then you can change it. You can like put, let's say, put in, change the names. Like you have to delete all of these, then change the names itself based on let's like who the address are. Aside from that, that's it. Don't forget to save the file before running the code. So like you have to save the file, then close the code, then close the Excel sheet, then run the code here. Then it should run. Couple of disclaimers. This code doesn't work if the names aren't spelled correctly. So if you're like, let's say for example, I'm in conflict with someone like Kielmi Vandilia, right? Let's say friends. But the problem is when you look in the debater tab, um, the spelling of Kielmi Vandilia is with two Ks. The code will not identify that. For example, I'll save the code. I'll save the data. Then in the code, let's say adjudicator. You see, Kielmi Vandilia doesn't appear here because the name was incorrectly spelled, or like a nickname was used instead. So yeah, that's it. That's how the code works. Any questions, you can just comment, and I'll try to get back to you.